Last group is It's Coming Home, England, Croatia, and Boiled Egg, and Panama.
Wow.
England, Croatia, Boiled Egg, and Panama.
Who is born in London?
Chale? Chale?
Chale? Chale, give me egg. I beg you, I beg you, I beg you, I beg you. Omo, my brothers, I'm sure if there's anything we are going to agree on in this group, is who is going home. Chale is going home. If there's anything we can agree on in this group, is who is going home, and we all agree that Ghana is coming back home.
Hello, YouTube. Welcome to Game Day Central's collab with Trouble FC. And today we are going to be taking through the World Cup. We are going to talk about all the groups who we think will qualify and who we think may not, and probably guess who we think will come victorious throughout the entire World Cup. But let's start with the group stages. I will introduce you to Genesis. You should know him by now. And Trouble FC himself, the man with the trouble. So, yeah, let's start this from Group A. In Group A, we have one of the host teams, Mexico. We have South Africa, South Korea, and Czech Republic. So, what do you guys think about that group?
Mexico, South Korea, Czech Republic, and
South Africa.
I'm going to put South Korea first. I don't know, but I really rate the Korean League of late. The players coming out from there, maybe not one of the biggest names in terms of quality and quantity. I'll put South Korea first. I don't know the difference whether it's South Korea or North Korea, but I know they are ballers. You get my point. Then I'll put Mexico second, because it's Mexico. Like yet. Then I'll put South Africa third. Not because in the recency AFCON and international matches, as an African, they have done well, and in terms of progressing, I'm going to put South Africa third and Czech Republic last. For that group, that may not be the toughest group, but they have really good average teams. So for that group, I think I'll go Mexico first. Mexico to come first in the group. In recent years, Czech Republic have been a really good football national team, but I don't really know how they are doing now. So just for that, I'm going to go Czech Republic second. Then for the third place in the group, South Africa. I think South Korea finished last.
Okay.
They are not like the best Asian country when it comes to football like that. Japan is a really, really good footballing country. So I'll go South Africa third, and then South Korea. Where is Tom from?
South Africa. So, it's South Korea.
South Korea. I still stick with what I said.
Yeah. Well, I would go. The host nation should qualify. Uh, yeah. I can't lie. I hope South Africa crash out horribly. I am not going to hide my feelings. I hope they do the bottom last as worse as they possibly can. Then moving forward, I think South Africa logically might qualify between second and third because as a footballing nation, they are not far off from any of them. This group is closer than we think. It is closer than we think. South Africa, they are all decent. There's no terrible footballing team, and there's no team that is that much better than everybody else.
That's why I say they are really good average teams.
So it could go either way, but what I would want to happen is Mexico first, South Korea second, Czech Republic third, South Africa last with 0 points. But let's move on.
I can understand that.
But let's move on. Group B, we have Canada, Bosnia that took the spot from Italy, Qatar, the previous host, and Switzerland.
Come again.
Canada, Bosnia that knocked out Italy, Qatar, the previous host, and Switzerland.
Yeah, Switzerland comes first in the group. Qatar comes last in the group. And then, and you said
Bosnia and Canada.
Ah, second place. Second place. Second place goes to Canada, second in the group, and then Bosnia Herzegovina comes third in the group.
Mm.
I don't know if you agree with my take.
At all, no, at all. I think Canada comes first. Like Canada comes first for me.
You know Switzerland with Embolo. Embolo.
You watch the World Cup, isn't it? We are
No
in the same
problem.
place together. I
No
think
wahala.
Canada will come first.
Mm.
With what Bosnia did of recent times, you might think it's a small rocky start, but they not have it easy. Not just playing Italy, they also play top countries before they could qualify. For that, I'll just put them second. They have a small part of my heart for knocking out Italy. Now I'll now put Switzerland in third and Qatar last.
I think all of our takes are a bit different. I still go Switzerland first because
Yeah,
I think they
thanks.
have more quality when it comes to big names. But that's not how football goes all the time. I know they have Granit Xhaka, which as an Arsenal fan, like yeah, and they have also really decent players. Canada have Alfonso Davies and a couple of other players, but I'm not sure that.
Just a quick take. They may have the big names, but we know football sometimes is not all about the big names. But the more reason why I went with Switzerland is because I think they have the experience in the World Cup. This is not going to be their first World Cup. We saw in the last World Cup that they were a really, really good team. So I'm not expecting anything less from them this World Cup. That's why I went with Switzerland.
You don't have to justify. We'll see it in the World Cup.
No,
Because funny thing that a team having experience in the World Cup doesn't necessarily mean because it's not like it's the same set of players and other teams still remain the same. Switzerland might have experience in the World Cup and they can make a mistake and play the Belgium golden era, even if Belgium did not have experience. Doesn't necessarily mean that. In fact, Switzerland might play Japan, and I feel like if Switzerland were in the same group with Japan, Japan would be the favorites to win. But that doesn't necessarily. You get what I mean?
hold on. I get what
We
you
are
mean,
like debating here.
but when you say experience, experience is not necessary. Experience is about being there at that big stage without playing there before and not being frightened. You know there's a leap when, let's say, when a player moves from a smaller team to a bigger team, the scenarios are different. You get to play in the Champions League and whatsoever. That's where the experience comes into play, the crowd and everything. It plays, all that plays out. So it's not really about like how good you are as a player. It's more about how can you play well, how can you function in hostile environments. That's where the experience comes into play.
Yeah, because Canada is also one of the host nations. So back to what we are saying, I feel it's going to be Switzerland, Bosnia, Canada, and Qatar as dead last. Let's go to the next group. The next group is where it gets a little bit interesting. A little bit more interesting. The next group is where it gets a little bit more interesting because we have Brazil, Morocco, Scotland, and Haiti.
I probably start this one is for me in terms of ranking is the easiest. You can switch the two, but apart from switching the top two, there's nothing more to say. I'll go with Brazil. Like the hype first of all, the expectations, both from what they have gone from and what they are right now. I don't know if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Everything plays in that they should be the favorite, and I think they should be number one in this group. Don't get me wrong, Morocco is not far fetched from them. Morocco might even be a better team as per
Fluidity,
and
yeah.
everything, but I think Brazil should edge it. Then Morocco second, is it
Scotland.
Scotland third? I don't even know the last nation. Let me hide them now. We go forward from there.
Well, for me, I'll go Brazil first. Brazil just ages the group. Um, they have the players, they're a big footballing country, and there's a lot of expectation from millions of Brazilians in this World Cup. They will be watching, and the players will be looking to do their best, and they have the quality players to back that up. But mind you, Morocco too, they may not have as big players as Brazil, but collectively they play a very good brand of football. So I just think that Morocco will come second. And then Scotland, on the other hand, are a very good team too. So it's going to be very tight though. Scotland just comes third and Haiti comes last, probably with 8 points or 0 points.
Well, for me, my take is different, right? Although I have some sort of resentment towards the Moroccans because of the whole situation that went in the AFCON, Morocco is one of the three African teams I'm actually backing to really do really well in the World Cup. And although I have so much love for Neymar Jr. and would possibly love him to win the World Cup before he retires, I logically feel that unlike what people may think, Morocco might actually go first in the group. I still feel Brazil will qualify, but that doesn't mean that Scotland is a walkover. Some upsets
Exactly.
might happen in the Scotland match, and it depends on how each area of the two teams fare against Scotland. It could go either way.
Sure, sure.
But I feel that Haiti is unfortunately going to be dead last. I hope they shock us, but it's a World Cup,
Who
right?
do you hope? Who do you want to doubt? These are your who do you want, like when you say you hope, that means you want Haiti to qualify.
No, I don't want them to qualify. I still
You
want
don't hope.
Brazil and
You don't hope anything, right, bro?
Oh, so all right. Let's go to the next group. The next group is the other host nation, USA, and they're in a group with Paraguay, Australia, and Turkey. And this group goes a bit different. This group, I see Turkey finishing first. I see, oh, the group is funky. I see either Paraguay going second or USA going second. I don't know much about Australia. Sorry, Australia in recent years. This is not the time that they had those brothers, you know, Tim Cahill and Tom Cahill. So I don't really know much about this Australian national team. But I think it's Turkey, then either USA or Paraguay go through.
Okay. My take is somewhat similar to yours, but Turkey goes first in the group, obviously for me. The host nation US come last in the group. US comes last in the group. This is a country that always feels like they have the best footballers in the world. And they make you see, they make you feel like Christian Pulisic is the second coming of Captain America. They are coming last in the group. And then Paraguay, man, Paraguay is always really, really underrated. But growing up as a child, I know that these footballing countries in the South America, Brazil, Argentina, um, Chile,
Uruguay,
Uruguay, and Paraguay,
Ecuador, Ecuador.
Ecuador too.
yeah, and Ecuador. They may not be on the same level as Argentina and
Brazil,
Brazil, but they are really, really good footballing countries.
yeah.
So,
Colombia too.
yeah, exactly. So I don't joke with the South American countries when it comes to football. So I think they just come second in the group. And
Australia.
yeah,
Okay.
Australia come third.
I'm going to go. I don't know if it's similar to any of them, but obviously Turkey first. It's not a question. Then Paraguay second for me. I think that's somewhere to look there. I was at the point I was saying USA last, Australia. I've heard a lot about USA, but in terms of Australia, they know just
I don't know anything
there's
about
no
it.
mosquito around them at all. I don't know if you get
There's
my
no
point.
birds around.
Nothing, nobody. So I'm going to go. I want to be biased and say USA last, but I think USA will be third and Australia will be last.
US are last. You will see. And then be last.
We wish.
Then let's go to the next
This is not the
group.
Super Bowl.
Basketball.
There's no win. Sorry, there's no Steph Curry and LeBron to save you. Well, let's keep it going. Right, this next group is one of the groups I probably may not miss a match in. They have Germany, Ivory Coast, Ecuador, and this country. Please forgive me. Curacao. Curacao. I think this is their first time in the competition. I don't know.
Correct. Oh my god.
So this group, right? Ivory Coast is one of the three African teams I'm backing as well. I'm backing Morocco, Ivory Coast, and Senegal. Those are the three African countries I'm going to
That you
support.
put your faith in.
Yes, that I put my faith in. If anything is coming out of Africa, it's coming out from those three countries. If they are coming out of Africa. So I just know that I have a little bit of sentiment in this. So let's say Germany finished first. Right? Let's say Germany finished first. I think Ivory Coast will finish second. Ecuador will finish third. Even if it hurts.
In consensus, we finish last.
Correcao.
Consensus.
He's not the Portuguese player, my guy.
And I'll go this way, like, I don't think you people understand. This group might switch up. This is the group that will switch up. I think Germany will finish first, but I think we will escape in finishing first. That's how bad I think. In terms of how these teams have performed of recent, Germany have not been as there as we think. Germany have just been average floating. Every coast when they are playing the ball on the ground, bro, it's crazy. I don't know if you watched the AFCON before this last AFCON before that they won Nigeria.
Yeah.
You see the amount of talent they have inside every single, not just one position, spread around Europe. It's crazy. And Ivory Coast might actually come to finish first in that group.
Exactly.
But
Like I said,
because it's Germany,
respect.
we just edge it to them. But I'm saying it's going to be very, very close than we think. Then who was the third one?
Ecuador.
Ecuador, I think is the one that is a little bit far fetched from the two of them. But still, in terms of defensive solidity, the way they structure their team is going to be very, very hard in this group. The only person that is going to be the one giving out points, and this is the funny thing,
Patrick is from where?
Ecuador
So it's Patrick and Nkapi.
and Caicedo, another small players that we might be forgetting at
Okay.
this point.
Oh shit.
And then
So,
this small consensus, is it consensus that is
Correcao.
Is it this consensus? You know, say yet as this consensus will come, say we are playing low block.
Yeah.
They will just come to frustrate you, not to get a win.
But despite all that, they will be the ones giving out the points. We all know straight up.
I'm not saying they will not, but they can just make it hard for you. And we at least one game. Imagine you draw to consensus, lose to Ivory Coast, draw to Ecuador. The times have changed. I'm talking about Germany.
Yeah.
So, but I'll still go consensus last.
Correcao.
For me, I'm going to go totally different from what you guys went. I think Ecuador just ages this group. Ecuador just ages this group.
Like at the end or at the forward part.
They win the group.
Oh,
I think Ecuador wins the group. As solid as we think Germany are, Germany in terms of their forwards are not. It's not the German team that we all grew up knowing or watching in recent times or years. Ecuador, on the other hand, in the qualifications leading up to this World Cup, has really been solid. I mean, they've played over 8 or 9 games in the South American qualification games and have only conceded about 3 goals. So defensively, Ecuador is really solid. And they lost just how many games? Is it 2 or 3 games in the lead up to this qualification? We may look at them and just think, who do they have? They have Hincapié, they have Caicedo, and who else? Who else do they have? Pachu. But it's more than that. They are going to be one of those teams that will really cause an upset in this World Cup. I think so. And Germany, for me, will come second. But it's going to be really close. But Ecuador will just edge and win the group. Germany comes second. Who's the third team? Ivory Coast. Ivory Coast.
why are you wasting time? You want consensus over Ivory Coast?
No, of course not. now.
You just say
I'm
Germany
an
second.
African. I really want African countries out there performing at their best.
Apart from
But
South Africa and Ghana.
Exactly.
but I have to give my honest take and
Cautious.
my honest opinion.
Mm.
I did not. There's no way I saw Ivory Coast finishing over Ecuador. That's why I did not put them up there. Even though I would love them to finish at the top of their group. And I think Ivory Coast just comes third, and then the third is not anywhere close to Conceição or whatever.
The crazy part is that I actually think that Ivory Coast might even come first because most people forget that
Is that
Diomande, Nicolas Pepe,
exactly?
if this reduces
Is
other
that
brother,
is that even close to Ecuador? Like,
Hala. See, do you know what? Do you know what?
okay, we'll just make another video about
We'll
it,
watch the
or-
game.
or we make another video.
They just
about
beat
it.
France, you know.
It was a friendly game.
It was a friendly game.
Yes!
And in South America,
It's a friendly
in
game.
South American countries than Ecuador. I don't think Ecuador is a better team than Ivory Coast.
We'll see in the World Cup.
We'll see in the World Cup.
It's not always the better team that wins the
Yeah, in
game.
terms
It's
of
all about
quality-
getting
no,
points.
In terms of quality being played on the team and the names, bro, I don't.
It's
think
about
Ecuador-
getting points.
Yes, in terms of quality being played and the games, but I'm talking from a standpoint of balance in the team,
Who you
defensive
think will
solidity and attacking. I think Ecuador is going to win that.
Alright, that'll be another video.
For me, Ecuador causes upsets.
Yes.
In terms of what
Who
you
is a
said,
better team?
or who is going to, they can squeeze a draw and a draw.
We don't have to. We don't have to go back and forth on this.
Yeah.
We just have to watch the games and we'll know. But just don't say I did not tell you when it happened.
And just so you know, when Ecuador crash out, this clip shall resurface.
And we have evidence.
We have evidence.
No wahala.
Alright, let's go to the next group. The next group is also an interesting group because the next group possesses it shall be cut out. I'm sorry again. The next group possesses Netherlands, Japan, Sweden, and Tunisia.
Netherlands, Japan,
Sweden and Tunisia.
Man.
I think I should start this one off.
Yeah.
Netherlands, Japan, Sweden. For me, it's actually an easy sweep. In terms of the difference between Netherlands, I think it's going to be either Netherlands or Japan. Because Japan, in terms of Asia, are the best footballing country that we know.
Yeah.
Netherlands is going to come first. Because in terms of quality being played on the pitch and names, Netherlands play very, very well with the quality players they have. And in terms of squad building and everything, I think Netherlands comes first. Japan will not make it easy. Japan comes second. And Sweden comes third. I've just edging it out for the big names, Isaka and Gyökeres, nothing else. Then Tunisia comes last for me.
For me, you know me, I like upsets now. So
You can't just agree.
I can't go with the script. I can't just agree with them, of course. If I agree with them and replace the French, none of us is going to be correct. Okay?
No, so no, don't just
what
don't
you think is
share
true.
what you
No,
think.
actually,
What you're about to say, what you feel is true.
yeah, actually,
Okay.
what I'm about to say is what I think will happen.
Well, yeah,
As much as we think Netherlands is a very, very good footballing country with very, very good players, I see Japan coming out top of this group. I see Japan coming out top of this group because, bro, that Japan team is just really good too. They are just really good, and the way they play football, they play a very, very fast game and stuff. So I don't think Netherlands cope with the way Japan plays, but also I don't see the other two teams in the group winning winning Japan. That's why I think Japan come first in the group, because Japan coming first in the group does not solely depend on them winning Netherlands, but it solely depends on them winning the other two teams. And even though they come out with a draw with Netherlands, they still finish top of the group. So I think they finished top in the group. Netherlands comes second. We have Tunisia and who?
Sweden.
Sweden. Sweden comes third, and Tunisia just. Sorry, my brothers, you just have to come home.
It's quite because I actually thought about this thing, right? Most people forget that this Sweden side has Gyökeres, Isak, Elanga, Kulusevski. People forget how fast Sweden play. Forget how fast Sweden play. And note, Julian Timber is out. They didn't carry Dumfries. Sorry, they didn't carry Frimpong. They only carried Dumfries. I don't know who they carried in the other wing
As backup.
as backup. Van Dijk is coming off a terrible season. not just not a terrible attacking front, but like he didn't have the
Yeah,
best.
we all get what you
He
mean.
didn't have the best season,
Van
right?
der Ven too.
Van der Ven too. Yes, the young came back, but he hasn't played enough games in the season. I Gakpo also came off a terrible season.
Van Hecke them.
I don't know how that Netherlands team is going to gel right now. So
How
I'm
they are
going
going
to
to fare physically.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
I would go Japan first, Sweden second, Netherlands third, and yeah, the other one.
World Cup, you
Who
need
is
to come.
it? Tunisia.
World Cup, you need to come fast and quick because I can't be in this amount of awe. You hear me?
No problem, but
Anyhow.
I totally respect your take.
I don't respect shit about the both of them stick.
I respect your take because you just looked at the situation critically. Because to be on your best game, you also have to be very, very physically fit. And that Netherlands team right now,
As coming off a lot of
yeah,
injuries.
See,
exactly.
what I'll say is you guys know the Netherlands teams. And okay, let me ask you from the Japanese team who came up from a good season. One player.
We don't need to know them to know
You
that.
see, let's just watch the World Cup. Sha. It's not about argument or stuff. Let's just watch it. See what's gonna happen.
All right. The next group is Belgium, Egypt, Iran, and New Zealand. I think that one is basically what because it's Belgium, Egypt, Iran. In fact, in the order that it is right now is the order it's going to end. Belgium, Egypt, Iran, and New Zealand. That is how it's going to go, and that's how it's going to end for me.
No, I just think the downside switches because I just go Belgium, Egypt, New Zealand, Iran at the end.
Go with August with this one. The group just knew what was gonna happen. It's just going to be like that.
It's just going to be like that. Like that was yeah. The next group is Spain, Cabo Verde, Saudi Arabia, and Uruguay. So for me, it's
Is
Spain,
it Cape
Uruguay,
Verde or Cabo Verde?
Cabo Verde.
Let me see. Yeah, Cabo Verde.
Okay.
So
Saudi
it's
Arabia and
Uruguay. I think it's Spain, Uruguay, Saudi Arabia, and Verde last.
Same for me. I think it's Spain. It's getting too easy now.
Yeah.
You to try and look at Saudi Arabia
Yeah.
and Cabo.
Yeah.
um,
More offset. Uruguay will finish first. Yeah, now.
eh?
Yeah.
Well, Spain is the better team. Yeah,
Oh.
Spain should finish first.
Yeah.
But just to show support to my, Federico Valverde,
Abi.
Uruguay should come first.
Shoot, that's what you believe.
I want them to come first. It's not like
they have the resources.
they
to
have the
try.
resources to you get,
Mm.
but I want them to come first. Uruguay first. Finishing second does not hurt Spain in any way, so they come second. What are your other two teams?
Saudi Arabia and Cabo.
Exactly that same order. Saudi Arabia and Cabo. Let's go.
The next group is the group of death. It's France, Senegal, Norway, and Iraq. So for me, oh my god, wait, in fact, I'll go last in this one. I'm copying out. I think France should take first. Should take first.
Must if they don't sha. It's,
Yeah,
it's,
it's
a, it's,
closer
a
than you
tough
think, oh.
it's a tough group, sha. Let's not yeah.
I can't even put Senegal over Norway that easily because
Norway recently had
Norway in that qualification, who the teams they face to have to qualify, the goals that Haaland was putting in.
not just her.
I know the whole team.
Oscar Bob, what do they call
Bro,
it?
that
And not just that. Sorry, let me just chip in with this. Not just that. We also Bodo Glimt's run in the Champions League this season.
yeah,
And critical to that run was a lot of players from Norway because Bodo Glimt is a team based
Norwegian
in
league.
is a Norwegian league team. And we saw the type of football those guys were playing. We may not know these players, but we know what they are made up of. We know what they can offer. So Norway is not going to be a lookover
yeah.
or a walkover.
So What's your final
Who's
take?
you're the one I was talking about. You have to take
I was
someone.
just chipping in something, so finish up with what you were saying.
Uh huh. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Do you know what?
I don't know.
Let's keep who I feel would qualify. Let me say who I want to qualify.
No, no,
I
no,
want
no.
Senegal first, Norway second, France third, and Iran fourth. That is what I want.
No, me one time, what is logical is what I'm going to say. I'm going to say France first. I think the levels between France and the second two teams is way higher than the level between Senegal and Norway. You can switch the two between Norway and Senegal, but in terms of Senegal, in the AFCON that passed, three last out, Senegal have been fantastical, like that good. Norway have shown in this particular run of the international duties, but in terms of longevity and squad building with captaincy, the man is still being the captain, right?
Mm.
I think Senegal will be second, Norway will be third, and who's the last person?
Iraq.
Iraq, they just doing like this.
Okay, for me, I'm the gap between France and the rest of the teams is very, very huge. But that's on paper, but football is not played on paper. But I
It's made
still
on grass.
I still think that France ages the group, like they win the group, and then Norway comes second. Senegal comes there. But I don't really care if it interchanges, man. For this group, I don't have to be correct. I don't have to be correct for this group. Norway comes second, Senegal comes third. But the third way Senegal comes, I just hope they get enough points to qualify to
Right,
the
for the
knockout
knockout
phase
phase.
of then is it Iran or Iraq?
Iraq.
Iraq. Sorry.
Sorry, that's what. Now back to the El Cotes group. We go Argentina, Algeria, Austria,
What did you
and
say?
Jordan.
What?
El Gote, the GOAT, the greatest of all time, the best footballer to ever exist, Lionel Andres
Yeah,
Messi.
call.
So back to the World Cup groups of the greatest of all time. We have Argentina,
when
Algeria,
you want to know
Austria,
results,
Jordan. So I think it's Argentina comes first. And
It's
I,
already properly arranged there, bro. No, they move on.
it's not.
Argentina is properly arranged. Argentina, Algeria.
No.
Argentina first, Algeria second.
uh-huh.
Who is third?
Austria.
Austria, and who is last?
Jordan.
Now it's properly arranged now.
Yeah, agree.
I don't want to top Austria like that too.
No, I rate Austria over Algeria.
Over Algeria.
Yes.
No, I think Algeria
I put
will.
Austria over Algeria. That's why I switch it. Up.
I think Algeria will come second, Austria third, and then Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
We'll go to the NBA. Oh God, please, if you have insulted your nation, we are very, very sorry. It's just cruise, please.
Please don't mind them.
Follow me, please. Don't unfollow me.
Prove us wrong. Right, the next group we have Portugal, Congo, Uzbekistan,
Uzbekistan.
and Colombia. We have DR Congo actually, and Colombia.
Let me start with this one.
Yeah.
The El Gote group. Cristiano dos Santos.
Aveiro.
Anyhow you want to put it. The goat himself is coming first to see him, that you like it or not. DR Congo is good, but Colombia, I'm not going to put them on top of Colombia. I think Colombia will come second, DR Congo will come third, and
Yeah.
Uzbekistan.
Bro. Sorry.
I beg, Mona, no dey waste our time for here. Please, don't be wasting our time here. We know Portugal comes first, Colombia comes second, but it can interswitch depending on how they play in the competition. Then third is,
DR
DR
Congo.
Congo.
and who is last?
Uzbekistan.
And that's how they arranged it.
No.
No, they put DR Congo before Uzbekistan.
And they put Colombia last.
They put Colombia last. So let's change the arrangement. Portugal first, Colombia second.
No, you just switch.
Colombia second, DR Congo, and then Uzbekistan. Let's move.
Yeah. Me, I feel Portugal comes first. but I'm not. Colombia is a better nation than DR Congo. But the way DR Congo play with their defensive, if you watch DR Congo play, you know that those people can upset people. They can find a way to upset it. There are no way a better team, but what they went through with that their mascot, the statue, it might not save them, but I'm telling you that they are going to put up a hell of a fight. But let's keep on going. The last group is it's coming home, England, Croatia, boiled egg, and Panama.
Wow.
England, Croatia, boiled egg, and Panama.
Who is born in America?
Chale?
Charlie?
Chale? Chale, give me egg.
I beg you. Omo, my brothers, I'm sure if there's anything we are going to agree on in this group is who is going home.
Chale is going home.
If there's anything we can agree on in this group is who is going home, and we all agree that Ghana is coming back home.
Yeah, the top two is there, but they can interchange. England and Croatia, they can interchange.
But Chale is going.
Charlie,
Please
follow us
come back to
And they'll
us.
come and bring some eggs.
Denise and all of you, just come this side.
And then the team where comes there.
Panama.
Panama.
Okay, Panama.
In Panama.
Panama, we are just giving you the pass because we need our brothers to come back home.
Our brothers in Christ.
Alright, so this was our group predictions and everything, who we think will win. But now let me ask everybody a question, right? Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't by this point. Give us your predictions in the groups, in the comment sections. Forget our jokes. We don't know everything about every footballing nation, right? We are just talking about what we know.
And cruise.
And cruise is just, fun.
Don't unfollow me. Oh. Follow the like button, I beg. I
Follow
try
the like
build
button
my-
or follow us.
And if there's anything I know, if there's anything I know and I am certain of, is Chale, they come.
Bring some eggs.
Oh god. But on a real note, right? Mention the top 4 countries you're backing to win it all. Not who you think will win it all, the 4 countries you are backing to win it all.
I mean, at this point, it's too early to predict the winner, right?
Who are you backing?
Back in all who you think.
Okay.
In your mind.
Do you know what?
Back in.
Let's separate it, right? Mention the 3 countries you're backing and the 3 countries you think will win it all. Let's separate it.
The countries I'm backing.
Yes.
I'm backing France.
Mm-hmm.
That is easy. Don't. France, Brazil, Portugal. Let's move.
I'm backing France. I'm backing Portugal. I mean,
I'll go there.
I'm backing Portugal, and the third country, it just has to be Brazil.
Why did you waste time?
It just has to be
Why
Brazil.
did you?
I mean, there are a lot of countries that you have to pick out of. So
You-
the third country just has to
you-
be Brazil.
Vamos.
Yeah.
Those are the countries I'm backing.
Yeah.
But the countries I expect to do really well,
To win it all, the 3 countries you expect to win it all.
to win it all.
Yes, the 3 countries you expect.
3 countries cannot win it all.
Like,
now.
you
if
expect
this one does not win it,
this
this one win it. Or this.
Okay. I still expect France to be up there
Okay.
among the countries that can win it all.
Mm-hmm.
And Spain is a really good nation,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't want them to win.
Yeah, but you feel they should win it all.
No, you say
3
Like,
now.
out of the 3, this one does not win. This one should be able to win, or this one.
Your friend said they won't. We know who you're backing.
Mm.
We are asking the 3 countries you
Mm.
feel.
they are
Logically.
good enough to
Win it.
Yeah. And Spain is up there as one of the nations. And then Argentina is up there.
You don't know the next nation now.
Portugal.
Chale, do this thing fast. It's not. See, we all like who I'm backing is not. And in fact, who I'm is watching is Spain.
Mm.
I put them out there. Spain, I wish you go out in the group stage and the way I go laugh back at fans. I mean, they don't carry any of my player. Whether you like it or not, it's still dey pain me. Because I'm not saying I know starters are not in Madrid, but we have bench. You can put them in the bench. So there are other ways you can use a player. I am back England because of Jude Nwachukwu Bellingham. That their coach, he dey do too much. So I know on top say they even start Jude. So I'm going to be people I'm back in France, no question. Kylian Umtiti Mbappe. Then Brazil, Vini Junior. I like Rafinha as a player because like the aura he gives and everything. Hendrick, imagine Hendrick winning the World Cup and playing a huge role, then coming back to Madrid. It's going to really boost his confidence. So I back France, Brazil, and Elgote, Portugal. I need Ronaldo to win the World Cup. Not in terms of comparing him to Messi, but in terms of setting him aside with other middle class footballers. I know Messi is up there and I know Ronaldo is up there, but whether you like it or not, everything holds in comparison to being the GOAT. If Ronaldo has these numbers and another person has these numbers and Ronaldo has a World Cup, you still use it to justify whether he comes from a footballing nation or not. Whether we like it or not, that's how football is. So I want Ronaldo to win the World Cup. I know they say Ronaldo. Portugal, France, and Brazil. Logically, people that will win it. I'm going to say Spain. Bro, Spain, in terms of the way they play the football, they move the football so easily. Technically, they don't even see Spain do not. That's why, do you know how crazy it seems? The only attacking real threat of Spain right now is Lamine Yamal, and he's injured. And they are still the favourites. They can go into this World Cup not starting Lamine Yamal and still ball like there's no tomorrow. The way they play football is just crazy. So Spain will be one of them. France, obviously, you can't count out France with Kylian Umtiti Mbappe, and then Portugal. These ones are my thoughts logically on who could win it.
All right. Who I'm backing to win it is very simple. It's going to be Spain, Argentina, and that's why I want to win it. Sorry, Spain, Argentina, and
Netherlands.
England.
Japan.
Spain, Argentina, and England. I don't want Portugal going anywhere close to the World Cup. I don't want
Security.
Portugal going anywhere to the World Cup. I hope they crash out on the group stages so I can laugh at any Cristiano Ronaldo fan. I hate. Let me. That's for another day. It's just that unfortunately for me, John Davis and Vitinha come from the same country, so as I'm hating watching them, it's paining me. But let me just put that aside. Right? Who I think would win it logically? The three nations I feel like are in the strongest position to win the World Cup. Also going into the World Cup is easy. It's France, it's Spain, and it's Portugal. Those are the three strongest nations right now.
Did you just say Goat's nation?
Yes, but that has nothing to do with him.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't have to be.
We don't care.
He's alright.
But guess what? Mark my words. Portugal will not go further than Argentina.
Maka.
So, all right.
Wait.
Marker.
What should we use to mark? Permanent marker or
Temporary.
Just no wait. When they crash out before Argentina, and this clip is used as a joke. Permanent marker. Because of the year, permanent marker.
By the time Argentina come on group stage, you will see El Gote room. Anyway, but I was surprised in what you said. One of what you said with England. Why do you want to back England?
Vice King was made Declan was made their vice captain, and I love HK, so I became so. I just like England. I watch Premier League now, so I'm an English fan. So anyhow, all right. Like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe, like, and comment. In case you know you're on the first few times,
Switch it up.
seriously, like, comment, like, join the community. It's all like everybody's opinion is valid.
Chale
Bro.
no insults me in this conversation.
We are active, bro. We are active. Genuinely, we are active, right? Let's build a community and see you in the next video.